What's up, guys? Welcome back to my garage. I hope you guys are all doing well today. We're going to be continuing on with the Ford F-100. Yeah, I know, it's been quite a few episodes so far working on this thing, but hey, it's going to continue, and that's what's going on today. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this build of this awesome truck. Now, I need your guys' help. Alright, before we get into any work today. We need to get some wheels on this truck. And I set out 3 different sets here. What I need your guys' help on is deciding what set of wheels we want to go with for the F-100 here. Do we want to go with these type of rims and tires right here? They're more of the low profile with this type of rim. Okay. Or do we want to go with a slimmer, not as wide of a tire, and this style of rim? Or third option, more of an off-road type of tire, pretty thick. It's got some decent tread on it. And this style rim. So comment down in the comments what wheels you would like to see. This is option 1, option 2, and option 3. So let me know down in the comments below what wheel set do you think would look best on this F-100. Alright, now I did do some interior. I did redo the interior here a little bit. That's supposed to be white like the seat and that. And also that door card that doesn't look too white to me, but could actually be the lighting. I'm not sure. But so I don't know. But yeah, we changed some of the interior like I said we would. And then also, we know that we have the issue with the hubs back here and the axle and that, where it doesn't, the hub's supposed to be inside the axle, right? Well, it's not. It's below it. Well, I tried to see if raising it would correct the problem. And, well, when I raise it, it goes all the way up into here. The whole hub goes into here, and if you look in here, it sticks out into the truck bed, and it's visible, and you can see it up there. It looks crazy. I'm not going to take the time to switch all this around so you can see it, but just like when we lowered it, it was not lowered correctly, so this rear suspension on this truck is not good. Needs to be corrected, I will say that. So, now, what's on the list for today is, as far as getting work done, we need to build an engine, okay? I'm going to take this truck when it's time to paint it over to the paint booth. Since this is a modded truck, I'm not going to try to paint it myself because a lot of times when you try to paint modded vehicles, they don't paint exactly correctly. Or paint all the way, I guess you should say. So we're going to take it over there and we will paint it at that time. So I think today, while we're waiting for you guys to select what wheel set to put on this thing, last thing we need to do is to put the heartbeat in this thing. And also the radiator. So let's get this radiator in here. It's about time we get the wrench and been standing around talking for the last couple hours to you. All right. There we go. Radiator in. Now. Oh, yeah. Couple things added to Bull's Tool Pack. You guys been following along with the Bull's Tool Pack, or the Compressor Tools Welder Pack, as some of you may know it on Nexus, or Nexus Mods, if I can speak correctly. Now, what was just added was this. There's been a few things that have been added over the last few days since my last video. This rack here for all your fluids, coolant, oil, and brake fluid. Here, what happens is you can take it off the shelf just like that, like you would just to pick anything up in the game. Okay? And these actually snap onto the shelf, so they stay there. Okay? The shelf doesn't move. Look, I mean, doesn't move. Nothing moves on it. Nice, right? Well, you take it, put it on like that, or there you go, get it on there, and it snaps right into place like you just saw there. It can be a little finicky, I will admit that. So you just, if you can get them to like see, if you go like this, you can get the check mark. It's not going to go on. You can try all day. You know, it's not going to go on. So get it kind of flat like this on the ground. And get it there where the check mark is, where you have the bottle, you know, vertical. There you go. See how it snaps right into place? It's not really that hard. You just got to get it right. And then also, this rack is for, obviously, bags. Okay, take the sandbag. Best way I found, picked up the sandbag flat, like this. Check mark, snaps right to it. Comes right off just like you're picking something up. That easy. And then, oh yeah, yep. Can't forget. Actually, two more things. This fuel transfer tank. If I can pick it up, I can't pick up the nozzle right now. Not letting me pick up the nozzle. There we go. All right, so you can get the nozzle, and you can fill it up. It holds. Right now, we just have regular gas in it. It also holds diesel. Goes right up in there, and then you can fill your vehicles up, whatever. So yeah, pretty dang cool, and it holds a lot. And I'm telling you what, it holds, I think, 500. 500 liters. Right now, I have 194 in there. Let me tell you what, the tank by itself, when it's empty, is extremely heavy. It will make the truck squat with an empty tank. It is freaking heavy. And I filled this thing all the way up to 500 liters. The truck is squatting big time. Like, this is nothing compared to what it will squat if you have that whole tank filled up with diesel. The rear of the truck's going to be like down here. I mean, it's crazy. So, might want to only, my suggestion is only fill it up maybe to about 200 liters, like about what I have in here now. And roll with it, because your truck's going to really be squatting, and it's going to affect your, drive handling of it. Drive and your handling. You just take this off the gas cap right here and refill it over at the gas station. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys that was added into the pack is this storage lift, I would say. This is the best thing is store cars on. I mean, I guess you could kind of work on them on this lift if you wanted to, but that's not really, I don't think it's intended purpose. Its intended purpose is to store cars. You can store one down here on the bottom, this rack, and then the top rack. And these move. Like it says here, bottom lift down as it moves down, see? Stops, and then the top one also, top lift, like it says, it will. There you go. It will come down. And sometimes it does some weird stuff, but it pretty much does what it's supposed to do. I've had cars on here already, and it works just fine. I will notice Oh, see, it does that infinite sound. I'm not hitting anything, holding any buttons or anything right now, and it just makes that sound. You almost have to hit the buttons for it to stop. Yeah, it does that infinite sound. It just keeps going. So, you know, it is what it is. Not a big deal. But this is very cool. You can store your vehicles on lifts. So, yeah, that is pretty cool. I do like it. So that is that. Oh, and was it the last video that I had a hard time, or I couldn't, not even that I had a hard time. I couldn't fill the gas tanks up at the refill pallet in the store. Well, I guess that pallet has now been fixed. So I have 2 empty tanks, this one and one that's already in the store, that needs refilled. So we're going to take these tanks here soon, over there and refill. So, alright, now let's get back to building an engine here. I do have the engine block already set up. That's the engine block we're going to use in the F-100. So let's go to the engine. And let's search for... Oh, we need to actually go to V8 engine. And then crank. We're going to just do a... regular... I think just a regular crankshaft and then a crankshaft sprocket. And we'll do that. And then cam, just a regular cam. Get some pistons here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, all right. Let's get this crankshaft in here. Sorry, guys, there wasn't a early morning video today. I am recording this at about 6:15 on a Saturday night on September 20th. So yeah, usually I like to put my videos out at about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock a.m. my time, which is, I live in the eastern United States, so yeah, 4 or 5 a.m. Eastern time. I usually put out videos early in the morning, but it's always best to get your day started early in the morning. I bought 6 pistons instead of 8. I don't know why I did that. Yep. So it's coming out. I've just and didn't really have last few days. I haven't had any real motivation to record anything. I just haven't felt the greatest all week long. I haven't felt well at all. Just some health stuff, you know, that I'm not gonna really get into on here. But yeah, hasn't been the greatest week, but you know, we're getting through it, and we'll continue to get through it. And well, I guess if we don't, then we don't. I guess there's only one solution to that, huh? No, but it's not that bad. But it's also not good either. So, all right. Now, we got the pistons in. We got the oil stuff all done up. Let's put the camshaft in. Put this guy on here. Won't let me grab it with the wrench in my hand because it's on the pulley. All right. Let's get a... I don't need to necessarily make this engine super fancy. All right. Timing chain, and then need a harmonic balancer. I noticed none of the paintable engine parts that I like to use, most of them aren't showing up for the F-100. But that's fine. That's no big deal. I can still use the Material Master like we just did to paint the stuff. But, yeah. All right, water pump. And I think that's it. We have the pulley, right? Yep, we have the pulley. Go take some of this nonsense garbage and go paint it. Nonsense garbage. Calling parts nonsense garbage. Well, this garbage is gonna what's gonna make our truck run. Alright, what do I want to do here? Just make some parts chrome on a blue engine. What do you say? Timing cover. Come on now, there you go. Bolts don't want to highlight, so you can tighten them down. Alright, let's get water pump on first. And number 5. Alright, now let's get some heads on here. We're gonna use these. We'll put some performance heads on there. Why not? Why not? Yeah, we don't want to do that yet. We're getting ahead of the game. All right. Like I said, this engine doesn't need to be too fancy. The truck's not looking all that fancy, so... You know, let's leave those how they are. Usually I do those up chrome, but... Get some rockers on here. Oh, and then I also am going to be adding to the My Garage how-to video series. And what I'm going to be adding to that series is where to find the most common place to find mods for My Garage, how to download those, basically the one required mod that you need for mods to work in-game from Nexus Mods, and how to install that and how to get mods once you download them off of Nexus, how to get those into the right mod folder for your in your game files. So I will be adding that video to that series sometime soon. I will be doing that. I haven't recorded it yet, but I've kind of figured out a way to make that video. Before, I've just been was really uncertain how to make that video, and I've had a bunch of people ask me a lot, actually, how do I add mods into my game? It's too hard to explain just in YouTube comments or something like that. So I'm going to try to make the most detailed video as I can on how to install mods for my garage and to get them to work in your game. So, yeah. So that is coming. So keep an eye out for that. All right, so now we got our alternator stuff. We're going to need our... We need an intake. I'm going to do a... What's the difference here? Intake manifold compared to that? I don't know. We'll buy that. And then we need... carburetor. Let's go performance carb on here. Then we'll need some air filters. Air filter housing. Oh, there we go. First one right there. All right, let's take this and this guy, and let's go paint it up. Actually, we're going to chrome both of these. Chrome it up. There we go. Oh, we got to grab a thermostat, too. Got to get us a thermostat. All right. I guess that's all right. It looks a little weird, but... I'm getting so much lag now all of a sudden. Holy crap. You guys see my frame rate? It's all over the freaking place. Well, it always is in my garage, but... And it always has been, probably always will be, but... Man, it's really, really all over the place. Need to get some flywheels on this thing and some clutches and... Oh, that won't go on there, you know why? Need a performance air filter. Okay. Oh, we gotta get a thermostat so I don't forget. All right, let's go take this. Lost my wrench there for a second. Come on now, pick the wrench up, dang it. This lag is absolutely killing me. Yeah, that's all of them. I think I've ever had the lag this bad before. right, now we gotta grab some spark plugs, wires. It's not gonna show up, is it? Nope. Of course it did. So we're gonna go have to search in another section. Or no, exhaust. There we go. Oh yeah, still waiting for the lighting to be fixed. I'll be waiting forever because it's never gonna happen. I know it's horrible to say, but I have like no faith at all in the developer of this game. I just don't. That's sad to say. Okay, now we got that on. Let's get these headers painted up. All right. Clean all that mess up later. Okay. Is that all? Is that all? I don't know. Probably missing something. Possibly. But, oh well, we'll figure it out, huh? Let's grab this behemoth of an engine and drop it on into the F-100. There we go. Tighten that down. All right, let's go see if we can find some long exhaust for this thing. Probably back to the F-100. I don't know if this is the exhaust for it. Yep. The heck is this? See for the F-100 also? Huh. Alright, well. Is this too long for it? No, I think it works. I think. Oh, come on now. Work for me. There we go. here. There we go. Go back and get my wrench on the desk. Heck yeah. See, it's now finally starting to come together. Let's go grab some wires. Get this thing wired up. Not sure where the... There we go. I was going to say not sure where I'm going to get the check mark for him, but I wasn't far off. We need to get a fuel pump and a fuel line. And a starter. Fuel pump, fuel line, and a starter. FU. And then start. Grab this nonsense. While we're in here, let's take a snooze. There we go. Let's get back to work. Ah, come on, cooperate. There we go. Let's get this starter on here so we can get the old girl started up. There we go. Alright, we need a fan on this thing. I always forget the fan, too. I will admit that. Get the fan a lot. Not necessarily in this game do you need a fan. The game doesn't care if you have one or not. It's not like the engine will overheat without a fan in this game. Alright, so now I think we have to add fluids, right? We need to add all of our fluids, so what I think I'm going to do is, since I can't really move the truck over there, we'll move these barrels over here. Let's see if I can... It's going to do that nonsense because the wires, watch. It's going to take the wires off. There we go. We'll just do this. It says it's filling, and we'll just put the wires back on when we're done. This is the bottom line. We'll have to stop once or twice just to check our oil level. I don't know if it's going to tell us when it's done filling. So, let's grab the dipstick. Oh, it needs a lot more. A lot more juice. There we go. Our flashlight got turned off. Alright, what are we at now? Alright, almost there. It's taking absolutely forever. I like this because you can just stand right here and fill it up, which is really nice, you know. And you don't have to worry about leaning in and finding the right spot and this and that. I overfilled it a little bit, but it's not going to hurt anything. This game doesn't recognize that kind of stuff, so hey, we're in the clear. This is almost gone. Yeah, it's almost gone. Might be able to get another vehicle out of it. I almost doubt it because you only get about 3 vehicles out of this barrel, which is... They're very expensive for the price. The price needs to come way down on them. Because I think that these barrels are around like $1,400 or $1,500. If I remember correctly, just something ridiculous. They are convenient. I will say that. Very convenient. So maybe we're just paying for the convenience of it all, you know? And this might take absolutely all freaking day. As long as I stay lined up with the hole, and if I don't, then it's going to take all day and all night. And all the next day. One of my least favorite things in my garage. Filling fluids. But you gotta do it. I don't even know where we're at. Oh, we got some work to do. After this, gotta put the battery in. Oh, it must have let me know it's full that time. Cool. Get back on there. No, that's definitely not full, but we'll rock with it. We'll rock with it. You know, it should be fine there at that level. All right, let's put this battery in. Well, my wrench was right here the whole time. There we go. Let's take this, put this back over here. Then we're going to need... Oh, yeah, there's no brake fluid one. We're going to have to get way down in here at the brake fluid, and it's going to be a pain in the rear end, but I guess we'll get it done somehow. We got no choice but to get it done. Okay, it looks like it's pretty well lined up. All right, there we go. I think we got fuel in our tank, right? I think I filled it up after the last episode. Let's see if this thing will start. Actually, before that, let's head on over to the store and fill up these gas tanks. And then we'll come back and start that up. Hopefully I can just throw this on there and it will stay. I'm hoping. Let's get on over to the store. Go to the outside, make sure everything's staying. I know the transfer tank will stay. I know that. I ain't worried about that. I'm talking about the gas bottle. But yeah, it's staying good on the back of the flatbed. Alright. Let's go check this thing out and see if it still works. Or if it works now, not still works, if it works.
Tires if you need some.
Pipe down. Man, the store actually looks so full now, man. Between having Fede's mods in here and Fede's mods in here and all the stuff from Bulls tool pack, man. It's getting filled up pretty good in here now, boy. Alright. This is the refill station. So this gas tank has 0% life, and this one also 0% life. So, let's pick it up. And I think you just drop it on it, and it should refill, but we'll see. Yes, it finally worked. You heard the money cha-ching, and gas is 100% now. I don't know how much that charges, but... like $55 or something like that? Is that right? Like $54, $55? Was that correct? I don't know, somewhere in there. It wasn't much. Wasn't much, heck yeah. I'm happy about that. Let's see, did the price... No, gas tank's still $500. I thought maybe he said in one of the recent updates he lowered the price of the gas tank, but I guess not.
Did you notice that winch on my shelves? You can attach
pipe down. I told you to pipe down, boy. Alright. Get in the truck. There we go. Roll on back home. Ooh, we almost did it there, boy. Didn't want to stop for a second. Alright, we got our gas bottles all done up, so we got a couple gas bottles here for us waiting. Stand up. There we go. Alright, we got a couple bottles of gas now. Looking pretty good. Alright, well, I guess we gotta start this thing now, right? Let's hop into the old girl and see if she'll purr like a kitten. Alright, so we got all the fluids in her. I think we have everything done up underneath, part of the, you know, transmission and everything. So, I think we should be alright. And we are not alright. Well, screwed something up. Screwed it up big time. Alright, so what are we missing? Or what am I missing here? I guess it's my screw up, not your screw up, so it's not a we thing, is it? You're just here to watch. Everything's good. Transmission is good. I got the flywheel. I got all that. that tack down? Yep, that's tack down. Fuel line. Let's see, we got... I know we put it in the cam, a crank, the pistons. Timing chain. Spark plugs. We got all spark plugs, right? Let's just make sure here. Yep, all four there. All four there. Ignition wires. Wait a minute. Let me check the gas again. That could be the gas. Let me turn this key. I think that might mean it's empty, right? Maybe it is empty. Let's see if we can get this transfer tank to work. Don't know if I'll be able to do that. Let me back up. I don't know if it's going to reach from there. I don't know why it zoomed all the way out. Alright. Let's get over here and try to see if this thing needs some fuel in it, some gas in it. I thought I put some gas in it. Come on now. I don't know why before. It lets me grab the nozzle from down there. But now when I'm recording, it doesn't let me. Let's see if this will work now. Probably too close. Yeah. Yeah, this thing here needs you know, needs a little work, I think. This part. I was able to try to figure out how to get it to refill over there, which is a chore in itself. But then I tried to refill another vehicle like this with it. Just doesn't work out. At least for me, it doesn't. And I'm trying all different stuff here. So, all right. Well, where's the wrench? We're just gonna yank this tank out and there we go. I wonder if having it out now. Come on, pick up the dang thing. Having it out now if it'll fill. Down here, no. Or no. I don't see any fuel in it. I'm trying to figure this out, but yeah, that's enough messing with that. I mean, it's a great idea. I love it. I love the idea, and I think it absolutely looks awesome. I mean, I can't get up there to see it, but you gotta look at this. I was gonna look at that label there, but can't get to it. I mean, it looks great, you know. The thing looks great. I love it. I love being able to have that, but yeah, I just think it needs to be a little bit more refined, you know. That's all. You know, it's a new mod. I mean, you know, it's not that big of a deal. You know, it can. I'm sure it will be continued to be perfected and worked on. You know, I'm almost pretty certain that that's probably going to happen. So there you go, just like that, it come right over here, it fills right up. All right, that's enough juice for now. I just want to try to get this thing started. All right. Let's see now. Crank it over. There we go. We got a full tank. There it is, folks. Just make sure you got gas in your tank. Because it didn't have no gas in it. All right, cool. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. Like I said, I haven't felt good all week, and I'm not feeling good today. I just wanted to try to get a video out for you guys. Probably not going to go out tonight because it's a Saturday night, and it's already just about 7 o'clock my time. So I don't see there any real reason to put one out tonight. It's Saturday night. Everybody's out. Pretty much most everybody's out partying away, you know. So no point to put it out today. And I'm not going to put out a video also tomorrow, which will be Sunday. Because I've noticed that videos just, they don't do well on Sunday. And I understand people are doing their own thing on Sunday. It's the weekend, you know, last day of the weekend. People are, you know, recovering from the night before, or, you know, going to church on, you know, Sunday morning or what have you. You know, everybody does their own thing. You know, it's a, you know, day to kick your feet up and relax type of deal. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to post videos on Sundays anymore. Because, like I said, there's just not a lot of point to. So, when you guys see this, probably it's going to be out on Monday. So, yeah, you know, it'll be by then. It'll be a few days since you've received a video from me, but I think you'll be all right. You know, you'll be all right. Everything will be all right. So, I thank you guys very much for watching. In the next episode, hopefully, you guys let me know down in the comments which rim set or wheel set you want to see on this truck. Set 1, set 2, and set 3. So comment in the comments set 1, set 2, or set 3 you would like to see on this F-100. Remember, the suspension stays where it is. I can't raise it. I can't lower it. So just keep that in mind. Now, beyond that, we'll take it over, and next episode, we'll get the wheels put on her, take it over to the paint booth, get her all painted up, and she's going to be done. So, heck, in 10, 15 minutes, we'll have her done, you know? So, all right, guys, I appreciate you watching very much. Hopefully, you guys are having a great weekend and can continue to have a great weekend. And like I said, when you guys see this, it will be after the weekend. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Help me get to that 1,000 subscriber goal. You know, that's when YouTube finally says that I'm worthy enough to be monetized. So, all right, guys. All right, guys. That'll do it. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.